Most counts can electrify a team campaign and generate a sense of intrigue around themselves.
First opened back in 2010. We're on the air from Target Field here in Denver. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? At the plate, number 57. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. Grichuk is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. So stepping in, number 57, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. Grichuk is after it, but this will land untouched. Here it comes, 0-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. One there, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brett Phillips, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in. Digging in now for Kansas City, number 57. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Taylor will slide over, stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 57. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
In there, a base hit, and now it'll kick around in the corner. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jonathan. Go.
Soft liner to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 final score. Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night.
Let's play ball.
Into the box, number 57, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless, whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Popped up. Nunez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of it. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the second baseman, Jonah.
The 1-1 home.
That's up.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who do you have your... Digging in, number 57. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, beautiful dive. How about that? They'll strand a pair. It remains 1-0.
At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league. And when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you.
So striding forward now, Carlos Arturo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Arturo.
This is popped up. Number 57 has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, number 57, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
57.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Santander waits on it. 1 away. Digging in, number 57, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Jamie Champion. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
All right, hold on, right here.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Darnell Sweeney. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the 1-1. Grounded softly to the right. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, down by a couple of runs, you know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Number 57 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first down. Striding into the box, number 57, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the belt, the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great team.
And he dives to make a spectacular. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Kansas City crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Jason Adam gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error, and
Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show is next. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. If you aren't aware, he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. His numbers were eye-popping over the last few weeks, and I expect we'll continue to see why here in this one.
And this is in the air now, out to left. Mancini has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now.
The center fielder.
Digging in now, Brett Phillips. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning.
Baby. You're
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as this. Stepping in, Ken French. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the shortstop, Ken French.
On the ground to third. Scoop. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. Settling in now, number 57. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Line drive base hit. Throw into second. And he'll scramble back to first safely. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category.
Ibarra.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles.
Digging in,
Now
number
batting.
57. 2
Number
base hits,
57.
both singles to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start.
Now
On this.
batting.
Digging in once again, Guillermo Ibarra. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Into the box now, Ken Cho,
Now
as he'll
batting.
look to bring home that
The catcher.
tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
No.
The 0-1 pitch. Softly
On the
hit
bag,
down
on
to
the bag,
third,
right here.
likely no shot at 2. And he's safe. Brett Phillips will bat
The
next
center
as
fielder,
he's got a
number
chance
14.
to tie this ball game up
Brett
with that equalizing
Phillips.
run just 90 feet away at third. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Digging in and looking for
Now
more,
batting.
number 57.
Number
He's
57.
working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here comes the first pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Arturo sprinting after it, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still
Now
no
batting.
outs after the ground rule double.
Stepping in, Guillermo Ibarra. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that thing.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, a sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
The center
Now
fielder,
at the plate,
number
Brett
14.
Phillips. He was a
Brett
double play victim last time around. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run. And that'll bring in Darnell Sweeney, who could really use a
Number
knock
38.
here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rivera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Ready for another shot now
batting.
number 57.
Number
And he's trying to
57.
make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Arturo racing back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. So his remarkable season continues as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. One more time. He gets a pitch to him.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you.
From the place affectionately known as the K.
Let's play ball.
Now at the plate, number 57. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong, this team...
1 second. That ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
So coming to the plate, Jamie Champion, and a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 57.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo is there as he makes the catch, and they'll...
Back now at Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals, who've benefited from solid pitching all season long.
Now at the plate, Darwell Lugo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second base.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Next up for Detroit, Rodney Wetzel, coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up.
Wetzel.
For a base hit here as he gets this one down. His ankles. He's up with it. The throw in time. And that's a huge play to keep. Now in the box, number 57. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
57.
To short, hit hard. Beat it out, Russell's got it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Ready once again, number 57. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Wetzel racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Into the box now, number 57. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Wetzel is there, and he has it for the out.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium. Just underway here in Kansas City.
The first baseman, Theo Copeland.
On a line to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now, number 57. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Reyes is right there, one down. A chance now from McKay to have a look at the starting 9 for these. Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Grounder left side. Barehanded at his knee. The throw to first. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing. Striding in once again, number 57. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play. Coming to the plate now, number 57. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, number 57. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. Kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. We've got baseball from the home of the 2015. Now at the plate, number 57. Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Runner goes for second. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he lays out for it, but he can't pull it in out in deep center field.
The bag. Find the ball, find the ball.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
And he gets him to go after 102 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Salazar is under it. 2 gone. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He comes in leading the AL in RBIs. I've watched him play a couple of games where he just puts his team on his back and he flat out just carries him. He does it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The tag. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 57, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So his remarkable season continues, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Digging in to try it again. Number 57. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed. So digging in now, Eric Irizarry. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
This one doesn't look good. Or down by a bolt.
Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing it.
Ready for another chance. Number 57, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Matsui going back, and get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. 6-3 the final score today. The Royals with their 80th win to pace the division. The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive. Standing in, number 57. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue. He's fighting for a home run title.
And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. This is line to left. Benintendi is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, man, everybody should be looking at.
In now for Cleveland, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ramos.
Third, reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, number 57, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the. Striding in for the Indians, Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Castellanos.
Grounded to third, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a.
Riding in, number 57. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Stewart is right there as he takes it for the second out. Well, it's still early, but it's also now to the plate, number 57. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's one swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a run. Now batting, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up.
Wilson Ramos.
Ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding in, number 57. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you usually only see him 3 to 4 at-bats if you work a walk-in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Cleveland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Corey Kluber earns win number 15, tops on the staff. Glenn Sparkman was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Adam Simber records the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Today, we've got a matchup of stepping into the box, number 57. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Standing in, number 57, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category.
The batter, number 4.
So here's the Royals DH, Brandon Drury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, the tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Ready now, Craig Ladd. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run.
The batter, number 57.
So next to the plate for the Royals, number 57, already a home run and a double for him in this one. LeMahieu's got it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Bennett on the move. He's right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now for Kansas City, number 57. We discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best power bats, and he's lived up to that reputation with a blast earlier in this game.
And you can just tell how confident he is in the box, hunting his pitch, not coming outside the zone or expanding it. I would expect him to put another good swing on the ball right here.
The 0-1 delivery. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
Let's play ball.
Into the box, number 57. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Hard hit toward the hole. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Way to rip, baby. Nice hit. Nice hit.
Brandon Drury will bat next. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Working for the punch out and the offering. Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. next for Seattle, Evan Thomas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Evan.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. At the plate, number 57. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. So his remarkable season continues. And the Royals have opened it up now 4-1. Digging in, number 57. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He's set. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Smith going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So stepping in, number 57. We discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best power bats, and he's lived up to that reputation with a blast earlier in this game.
And you can just tell how confident he is in the box, hunting his pitch, not coming outside the zone or expanding it. I would expect him to put another good swing on the ball right here.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, number 57. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game. Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB The So striding forward now, number 57 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1 high in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so his remarkable season continues as the Royals move out in front now 2-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Digging in, number 57, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3 in the inning.
Welcome back as Seattle prepares for their third turn through the order, and fans of the Mariners have...
Stepping up to the plate, number 57. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Striding into the box, number 57. We discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best power bats, and he's lived up to that reputation with a blast earlier in this game. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Brandon Drury, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick
All right,
up 2 or 3 hits most of the time.
Right here.
That's not really how baseball works, though.
On to first, and the Royals can't.
Now batting, number 57.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Seattle Mariners came through late, taking the lead in the 8th. Just off I-70 on the east side of town. We're at Kauffman Stadium. Scott Barlow gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, short and sweet isn't what you want from your starting pitcher. How about in his last one, he only lasted...
At the plate, number 57. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
57.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. hit in the air down the right field line. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned.
Benintendi on second. Basic on at first with nobody out.
Francisco Lindor.
On to second, this could be 2. Scooped up, a tag for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in now, Francisco Lindor. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the game at least, so you know he wants to make it.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Basic rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Jose Ramirez.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Castellanos blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's in there. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Settling in now, number 57 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he's into second on the 2-base hit here to lead off the home 4th. And as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category. Brandon Drury will bat next. He popped out in his first trip.
Brandon Drury.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Giving chase is Benintendi. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Now batting.
Into the box baseman. Now, Jamie Champion. He singled his last time up. The 2-2. Slow little grounder left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in and looking for more, DJ Stewart. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 24.
Hit softly to third, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Digging in once again, number 57, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Naquin ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only...
Stepping in, number 57, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
All right, take a turn. Pick up the ball.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Coming to the plate now, number 57. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And he will run this one down, moving to it.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career.
3
Gotta
hours
start
and
somewhere.
59 minutes.
12-6. From America's heartland, we've got nighttime baseball from Heath Billmeyer, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Nick Castellanos now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
1-1-1.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Bare hand. He gathers the throw. Touché, sir. Now at the plate, number 57. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
57.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Drury
takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. He'll score and the Royals tie it. We are knotted at 3.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there.
Now at the plate, number 57. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zimmer's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Number 57. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, number 57 is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. So his remarkable season continues as it is now 7-3. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
First for the victorious White Sox, no run.
Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas. Into the box now, number 57. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. So his remarkable season continues, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 57. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 and 2, here it is. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Royals have opened it up now 4-1. Now at the plate, number 57. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to center field. Naquin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it.
Now in the box, number 57. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Now back
to the plate now is the designated Brendan Drury. He was a double play victim last time around. And the runner back safely. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes.
On the bag.
Weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. A tag, and he's out at the plate. 5-1, the final total in today's game. The Kansas City Royals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ben Lively earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. from the place affectionately known as the K. Justice Sheffield will be the starter for the Royals. In now, number 57 watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
If you want to win the triple crown.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he is in there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled at first. A step on the bag for one. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out.
The batter, number 57.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit at third. Rendon has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Ready once again, number 57. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So coming to the plate, number 57. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And that's the third out. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. The final score tonight. Minnesota jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Juan Barrera with his 4th win this season.
4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6.
MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Kansas City, Missouri and Kauffman Stadium. Tonight, the second. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Eddie Rosario.
1-1-1.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's
coming to the plate now, number 57 watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. First offering on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Here now the 2-2.
Jonathan Scope.
Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D.
Stepping up now, number 57. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first down. Striding in once again, number 57. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And that's the second out of the inning. The next twin up, Williams Astudillo. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Number 64.
To the left side. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, number 57. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, and they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation, leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the...
Digging in to try it again, number 57. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Got him swinging. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So digging in now, Jamie Champion, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner.
Stand up.
Rosario will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. 11-10 is the end of the line in this score. Minnesota hosts road win number 40 on the year. We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Standing in, number 57. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
It's really hard to put together one of those monumental seasons. This guy's got a shot at the triple crown, hitting well over 300 in his last 10 games.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Mark, what's your take on him against one? Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco.
Number 11.
The 1-2.
Jorge Polanco.
Weekly toward third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty. Stepping into the box, number 57. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
He lays out for it, but he can't
come on,
put it
baby.
in.
You're up.
Vigna ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Brandon Drury will bat next. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. The 0-2 home. Runner's going. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Throw won't get him. And now the runner's trying for third. Just keeping him close. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Striding in, number 57. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe.
Well, if you're going to put on the hit and run play, no better time to do it than right after a pitch out. Pitcher's trying to get right back into the zone. You have an opportunity to put barrel on baseball effectively. And he did a great job of it right there.
He's running. Slow grounder to third.
Come on.
Scooped up. Step on the bag for 1. Throw goes to third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly. Now to the plate, number 57. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit hard to short. Polanco moving to his right. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake.
In a line drive.
2-2-2.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher.
So striding in, number 57. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Pick up the ball.
This
Stay
is on
right
the
here.
ground
Stay
over
right
to
here.
first.
On the bag. On
The
the bag.
second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. And now a diving tag, and he hangs on for the out. And with that, this ball game is over. A 1-run game. Just off I-70 on the east side of town, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box, number 57. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, and he's back into second here safely.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Brandon Drury.
And the runner's breaking for third. Swinging a blooper to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead.
Now batting, number 57. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. From the stretch. High in the air, down the right field line. Mullins on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Rosell Herrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this, down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Standing in, number 57, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Fouled off. The pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Dean. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So next to the plate for the Royals, number 57. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
And there he goes towards second. Line drive to center field. And that will conclude matters here in 3-1, the final score this afternoon. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
This afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs on
Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today it's the 3rd and final. At the plate, number 57. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
McKinney will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Digging in now for Kansas City, number 57. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw, and the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2. So they get a couple of. Ready now, number 57. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. So his remarkable season continues as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, we certainly have.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 57, first in the league in home runs, and he added one more to his total earlier in this game.
Man, I can see myself in the Texas Rangers dugout right now, and the hitting coach Rudy Jaramillo would always say, batting average will fluctuate, but they can never take away ribbies and homers, and this guy just keeps adding to the total.
Cedeno is there, and he has it for the first out. Up next from Miami, Juan Carrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Carrera.
Now the 2-1.
1-1-1.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 11-4 at the end of this affair. The Fish posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in.
Play ball.
Into the box, number 57. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. At the plate, number 57. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Next up for Detroit, Darwell Lugo.
The second baseman.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Lugo.
Rounded to third. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Next for the Tigers, Jose Samuels. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams will be...
Digging in, number 57. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Samuels. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Samuel.
Straight up. Straight up.
Number 57 is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. So striding forward now, number 57 held hitless in this one so far, but he looks to be in good position to cap off the year with more home runs than anybody else in the league.
But I think he'd like to have a good AB right here. He's hitless on the day. He hasn't looked good at the plate. I'd like to see him stay back and drive something back up the middle.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Runners off for second. Left side.
Come on, run it, run it, run it.
The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Kansas City MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica Park. So stepping in, number 57, with just a few games left to play. He comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone can.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. Royals nothing. Tigers due up. It's Major.
Batting third, the first baseman, Theo Copeland.
Play ball here as this is on the ground to third. 1 there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3. Stepping up to the plate, number 57. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 57.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Copeland is over and striding into the box. Number 57. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stewart is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, number 57 held hitless in this one so far, but he looks to be in good position to cap off the year with more home runs than anybody else in the league. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Verdugo back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. At the plate, Jose Samuels. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not. fall off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Victorious Tigers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 57.
Hard liner to center field. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no run.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor. Right.
For a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Detroit used the nice 5th inning to take the lead.